What is happening, folks? This is Eli with EA's Tutorials, and today I actually wanted to do a little drive around into the town of Arlington, Massachusetts. This is a very nice place, a little expensive, and we're actually going to show you the real estate first so that you can see what the pricing is in this area. So let me show you that now. Before we get started with the video, I do want to show you the different real estate prices here. This is not going to be too long because I do want you to see your drive around, but I'm going to show you how much it's going to cost you to move here if you're looking for an apartment, or even if you're looking to buy a house or whatever. So let's see, if you're a single person and you want a condo or a family, and I'm not going to talk about this apartment here because I don't know what's going on with this apartment. It might be one of those apartments where it depends on your income, so I don't know the whole process of that, but yeah, basically if you're looking for an apartment, you're going to be paying about $424,000 for a little 746 square foot apartment, as you can see with this one. If you're looking for something different and you want to change if you're looking to buy a house, for example, I'm going to show you the active things that are going on here if you want to buy a house. For a house, the average price. And this is a very small, if you look at here, this is a very small house. This is the first one that came up in the search result. 814 square foot, $539,000 just for you to buy a house here, which depends on your money situation. If you have that kind of money to spend, then definitely look into it. But I definitely see different prices here, and but everything, there's only a couple that are under the million. Everything else is either $1.5 million and whatnot. So you can see now these houses are beautiful and it's a great neighborhood, but it is expensive to live here, so I just thought you should know that. Alright, so let's continue on with the video. If you're looking for a place that's calm and there's not a lot of crazy stuff going on, this is a nice place to live, or even to raise a family if that's what you want to do. One thing you're going to like about it is the friendliness of the people. Usually, even when you go to the stores and the supermarkets or whatever, people are extremely friendly. Even the Whole Foods, they have a Whole Foods over here. I know Whole Foods have, depending on where you go, some Whole Foods seem to be better than others. The Arlington Whole Foods has great quality food. I mean, some Whole Foods are not as good, but this one is definitely it's one that has a lot of nice things in it. We're over here in Massachusetts Avenue, and we're going to drive all the way to the Whole Foods, and then we're going to turn back so that you can see a little bit of the Main Street area, because basically Massachusetts Avenue is kind of like the Main Street area when you think about it when it comes to Arlington. I believe this street also goes all the way to Cambridge, which is really nice because again, you're connected with so many things. So you go in, if you want to go back, you can go to Medford, which is next door. You can go to Melrose, you can go to Winchester. I believe you can also go to Woburn if you go to Arlington. So that's something to think about. You have a lot of nice towns next to you. It is a town that is fairly close to Boston, and I think that's one of the biggest appeals. A lot of people that actually live in Arlington, they work in Boston. So there's a lot of teachers and doctors and whatnot. They're living here because it is so close to Boston. I mean, literally, all you gotta do is get on the highway, and that's it. You drive a little bit through Medford, and you get on the highway, and you're in Boston. So this is what makes this town very attractive. I know bike people are gonna get mad at me for saying what I'm about to say, but there's also a lot of people with bikes, and that can be annoying depending on when it is that you're driving. So a lot of times, you get those people that just get in front of you, and they're like on a little slow bike, and they want you to slow down for them, and you have to slow down for them. But there's that issue that there's a lot of bike people driving around, and it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen from time to time, and you get people that actually think they own the road when they're driving, or not driving, when they're riding a bike, and it's a little bit dangerous because the bike doesn't go as fast as a car. Over here we're approaching the commercial area where a lot of the businesses are at. You have a Leader Bank. I believe there was also an Argentinian place, and that closed down. You have a Papa Gino's. There's also Acetron, which is a Mexican restaurant, very good food over there. There's also an Indian restaurant here too, and a few other things that you can check out. I think there's also a toy store. There's a little bit of parking in the back, so if you ever wanted to check it out, you definitely can park in the back. I believe it costs like $1 something for an hour. It's not that expensive. And it's basically a a little plaza area where there's so many different things going on, little local businesses as well. So it's worthwhile checking out because they also have a toy store. So if you have kids, you can get toys for them there. There's a great restaurant called Natural Joe's, which is also, I believe, in this area. So there's a lot of good stuff here in Arlington. I remember when I first visited this town, I really fell in love with it because they just were so friendly. The people were just so nice, and obviously there's a lot of money in here because of the proximity to Boston. A lot of the people that, like I said, work in Boston, live in this area, and as I showed you earlier in the video where we showed you the real estate market, how it is over here. Also, the rental pricing are pretty bad here. I mean, you're just looking, at least $2,500 for a little apartment here. And I actually know somebody that actually owns a house, and they were telling me how much they charge. And it's pretty crazy what the real estate market is over here in this area. But other than that, it is a nice place. I do have to say I'm very impressed with this place. I've always been since the first time that I visited here. I also want to ask anyone who's interested in this. I can do a video of inside the stores as well. But I wanted to ask, if the people ask for it, I'll definitely do it. But we're gonna go we're actually gonna go into Whole Foods to pick up some groceries here. But I believe that the Whole Foods is here on the left side. This is the parking lot area, and again, it's a very friendly place. So you pull in here and you park your car here. Obviously, I'm not going to show you everything inside there. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the parking lot, and then after that, after we get the groceries, I'm going to just drive back to show you another part of Arlington. And there you have it. As you can see, we have Whole Foods customers only parking. So we're going to pull out of here in a second and drive back. Now that we picked up some of the groceries here at the Arlington Whole Foods, we're going to drive around and show you a little bit more on that other side when we return. So stay tuned and definitely enjoy the other part.